If you want to go play basketball, you get a pair of shoes. And then if you want to go play tennis, you might go get a tennis racket. If you want to go running, you get a different pair of shoes. And for individuals with disabilities, each of those is a piece of equipment that's $5,000. Hi, my name is Mike Cottingham. I'm an associate professor at the University of Houston. I'm here with Adaptive Athletics, and we're rebuilding wheelchairs. I did research about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago in Bangladesh, and at the time we noticed that they just didn't have equipment that was going to allow them to compete effectively in wheelchair sports. They have great organization, they have great resources, they have great passion, they don't have equipment. So the sport is exceptionally cost prohibitive, especially for a population that is often underemployed. We are taking elite sports wheelchairs that are no longer being utilized here in the US, we're refurbishing them, we're rebuilding them, and we're sending them to Bangladesh so they can use them as they develop their national wheelchair sports program. I competed in wheelchair tennis at a young age. I was actually the first person to ever receive a wheelchair tennis scholarship to university. And through that process, it opened up doors for me to go to college, eventually get a PhD, providing me a lot of direction in life. And disability sports really opens up a lot of doors for individuals who may be marginalized in many ways.
I will always be involved in this program no matter where life takes me. I love it that much. It's really translated well to my professional life now that I've graduated.
It's not about a lecture, it's not about learning content and taking an exam. It's about providing direct programming and getting credit for that. So it's a really good opportunity to get a real world experience.
I'm learning how to do this, and maybe this would be applicable in the future.
We look to put together a team of students who are just really committed to service and who are committed to thinking outside the box. And University of Houston provides us a really great pool for that.
That first day I came out, I learned all the passion the athletes have, all the hard work they put in the sport, and I decided to stay with them as a coach ever since.
When I came into this class and they told us, hey, you're going to be working on wheelchairs, I was like, oh, I don't know anything about wheelchairs. Zero experience. Just up to this point, I think my knowledge of wheelchairs has just grown exponentially.
I mean, the chairs are very different. They're much lighter, they're much faster, they're more maneuverable. It really depends on the sport. Every sport has an individualized piece of equipment, and so it's really important that we're able to provide those opportunities. Colleagues around the country, like McGee Rehab Hospital, has provided us with wheelchairs. We raised money to get those chairs shipped. We then raised money to get replacement parts. We've made a lot of progress with that, and now we're putting in the sweat equity hours to really get the equipment up and running and ready to ship off. But if you think about the actual value of the equipment in the room, right, we have probably close to 50 wheelchairs. Each of those chairs still really valued around $2,000 to $4,000. That's life-changing to a country with an income like Bangladesh. Then to ship those chairs over there, that's going to be about another $20,000. All that being said, it's tremendously cheaper than being able to acquire new chairs, right? So we're able to provide an opportunity to compete in sports for a population that might not be able to afford it otherwise.